Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Dragon Quest VII and we are at, Hubble Castle in their kingdom. And at the end of the last episode we got a mission from the former queen. Deliver a missive to another magical, location that's very hard to pronounce. So that's what we're gonna do today, after we finish the rounds and of course talk to the current leader of Hubble Castle. The contents of the missive, I trust you, would not meet our son's approval, so this is why I could not ask anyone from Hubble to deliver it. The Grand Conjuratorium that is south of here. I trust you will not disappoint me. And that's the name. Yeah, since at the end she delivers a letter, I want to go back and have a chat with her. Does see what she says about it now that we have the missive in our inventory. Ta-da! Dinner is served. Lizard gizzards, witches, warts, and tears of a black cat. Oh, don't look so alarmed. I've just my little joke. It's only pickled fish eyes. That does not make it any better, really. Oh, sorry, no time to talk. Busy. If there's also a wand we could wave so dinner would be magically ready, but no such luck. I thought wizards would be too busy with their books and their wands to think about food. It turns out most of them spend far more time stuffing their face than they do casting spells. I guess because casting spells takes energy. And energy takes, I guess food. Oh! Shh! This isn't a place for idle chatter. Can't you see we're busy honing our magical abilities? No response. Seems to be he's not in a deep trance, he's sleeping. Ooh. Please, I was on the verge of entering a higher magical plane. Well, some call it trance, I just call it sleeping on the job. Oh, hello there. I'm no wand maker. I make wands. I have not made a wand for you before though. Would you like me to make you one? Well, tough luck. With all the wands the king is ordering, my assistants and I are working flat out. Speaking of which, where's that work-shy oaf? He should be back by now. Knowing him, he is dawdling somewhere, doing something of no importance. Well, if you don't have time to make wands, don't offer it. Really. Sorcery points. Gladly. Huh. No, I'm afraid I can't let you through just yet. The king still hasn't given his permission. Oi! I just spoke to the king and he stated categorically that the envoy is not a little boy. You're not the envoy at all. Admit it. You lied to me, didn't you? Ha! You don't even dare to have the decency to be ashamed. Unbelievable. Well, it doesn't make any difference either way. Go away and stay away. If there's one thing I can stand, this liar. So go away and stay away. Oh. It's a shame that you were revealed as an imposter, but I suppose we should consider ourselves fortunate not to have been thrown in a dungeon. Hey, and that's why I'm being honest. We lied in the first place just because we wanted to see the inside of the castle with magical abilities, so wouldn't want to push our luck too much. It would appear we have been banished from the castle, for now at least. Let us make us our temporary exile and deliver the missive to the Queen Mother entrusted us with. Come, hero, the Grand Conjuratorium lieth to the south. And that's where we're gonna go today. To check things out there and deliver the message. And hopefully with this missive we are being allowed to cross that blockade that was mentioned. We can now go in. Good. Blimey, that's the royal seal. Look, you may have friends in higher places, but I still can let you in this way. You could always head back out and try your luck at the entrance. Is that a hint of that we might want to check this place out? A letter from the Queen Mother? Oh, very impressive. But there's not going to be enough to get you through here, sorry. Really? We'll get in there, because there is a piece and I want it. Let's see what's on the other side of the barricade, I suppose. Apparently the Wizard-in-Chief and the King have had a little disagreement, and next thing you know it, the King had this thing built. I wonder what exactly they were arguing about. Whatever it is, I am very curious to see what it was. Probably something nonsensical. Yeah, you want to pause. You kinda have to go through me. I know I'm paid to stand guard here, but I can't help think this whole blockade thing is a bit silly. Still, I can't exactly go against the director order from the King, can I?
Oh.
What do you want? The King made it very clear that I'm not to allow anyone through the Grand Conjuratorium. They show him the Queen's missive. Yes. Let me look at that. Oh, that's the royal seal. Why do you say so? On your way.
Ah.
If you want to get to the Grand Conjuratorium, just head south. You can't miss it. If you've got a letter bearing the royal seal, who am I to stand in your way? Hey, it goes to show. It pays to have friends in high places. That letter the Queen Mother gave us worked a treat. That it definitely did. What's this cave? Falls Hello. Still need to fight all these monsters just at least once? Just curious. Oh, they will notice us in a second. Level 2. Okay, so do we want to explore this? It's not where we need to be according to the story, but I'm curious what's there. Well, I'm gonna assume that according to the story, we'll have to be here at some point. Let's leave it until then to explore, at least for now. Oh, welcome to the Grand Conjuratorium. Feel free to look around. Okay, we will. Oh, stairs going down, not off of it. Can you believe it? One of my fellow magical students gave it all up to marry a dwarf. I couldn't get my head around it at first, but they're the happiest people I know. I have to admit, I'm a little jealous.
Ooh.
What you say? You come bearing a message from the Queen Mother. I have no doubt the Wizard-in-Chief will be keen to receive it. You'll find him on the upper floor within.
Alright.
Horror. This place isn't half impressive. I spotted it from a distance and thought I'd come and take a close look. Anyway, I'm sure you aren't here to hear about my travels, so welcome. Not a bad item shop. Okay, so there's an exit. Boy howdy, am I ever tired of this place. I done came here fixing to sign up as a soldier over in Hubble, but now I'm stuck down here thanks to that cursed darn blockade. They say I need an official permission to get through. Now just where do I get a hold of that, to ask you? Probably in the one place you're not allowed to go to. How in the world is anyone supposed to get over there? The Dignified statue stands proudly. It seems to be projecting something. Well, I'm guessing it's a puzzle, the same one we can use at the other castle. The Wizard Chief spends every day cooped up in his room studying magic. And there is no different. What kind of spells can he be researching? Oh, hello there. You're looking a little tired, if you don't mind me saying. Feel free to take a nap. I won't charge you for it. Well, if you ever do fancy a lay down, be my guest. I will probably take some advantage of it. Ooh, an absolutely enormous cauldron. So let's go have a chat, shall we?
No!
Alright, no good, I just can't do it. Maybe it's time to admit defeat. Stamp my wand and go and raise goats somewhere. But no. If I don't complete the spell, the maniac is going to be free to run amok. And if I don't stop him, who will? The goats will have to wait. Oh, I have company. And what business might you have with the Wiz? Supreme Sorcerer, Preeminent, Prestidigitator, and Wizard-in-Chief of the Grand Conjuratorium. Show him the Queen's Mother's missive? Well, what do we have here? Slithering salamanders, it's from none other than the mother of the maniac himself. Oh, let's see now. It all becomes so clear. So the blockade was his idea. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. It's just the kind of petty nonsense he'd pull. But enough about his piffling childishness. Friends, you have carried out the task entrusted you with pluck and aplomb. Your errand doing is of an incomparable standard. Would you mind doing me a teensy-weensy favor of my own? Allow me to explain. I am currently engaged in magical research of the some most stupefying importance. I can't go into details, of course. You just have to take my word for it. What I can tell you is that in order to perfect the spell I'm working on, I need one more ingredient. Just one teeny tiny little item to achieve final perfection. I've got a feeling you know what I'm going to ask you, don't you? Yeah, he wants us to walk the walk. Oh, that is wonderful, marvelous. So you do it then. You'll get the ingredient for me. Oh, that is so kind of you, so very, very kind. Bards will one day pen epic ballads detailing your generosity and goodwill. Incomparable rhapsodies celebrating your peerless magnificence. Hero, is he still talking to us or has he completely lost it? Now, on to the details of your quest. First, you must head westward to a coal-black cavern amid the craggy mountains. Beyond the furthest reaches of this grand grotto lies a place where incomparable treasure known as Starshard may be acquired. Retrieve one of those precious jewels and return to me, and I shall share with you knowledge beyond your wildest imaginations. Well, I think we can do that. I think it's the cave we went into, but decided not to go further until we got the quest for it, like we do now. Oh, what in the world are you still doing here? You must head to the mountains west of here without delay. That shard will not find itself, you know. Alright, guess we know what we need to do now. Go to the cave, find the shard and bring it back here. And we also need to find a way to get in here, but I get a feeling that might be in need of some magic, but yes. Alright. This is relatively close by, so definitely not a problem. And we're finally at the point that enemies are back to our level. That's good. Really kabuffing just before we start to use magic on everyone. Let's see.
Here I come.
Kaboom it is.
Day's work.
Absolutely no problem. Mage level up. And rough to 37. Not bad. Okay, so there's still some enemies, but that is okay. Those we already fought last time. Let's go explore, shall we? And I do want to physically fight every enemy at least once, even if I can take them down a lot easier. There you go. And we do have to check both sides, of course. Herp. Okay, so the other side is for a chest and this is to continue. And of course I picked the right one to continue, of course, but we cannot go without seeing everything. Picking up every little chest. Diamond. Got a couple of those already. I wonder if it's something we collect and at the end, when we're reaching the end game and stuff, we can use it to make the best kinds of weapons or trade them for it. Let these two come together. Sure there's no chest on the other side. Yeah, they've dealt with me and now they fear me. But like I said, we already had a couple of enemies that did trigger a fight even though we tried to knock them down. Like I said, we are getting closer and closer to having enemies, well, I'd say, dangerous. Oh, look that I have enough money. Otherwise I would be slightly peeved. Now you can boom anybody. No poison.
Easy peasy.
Okay, this was not expected, but I need to fight them, so that's fine. Because I was actually aiming for a sword strike.
We did it.
Jester level 5. Ooh, and mastered the martial artist. So now we need to decide whether or not they keep going on leaving it like this.
Sure.
Let's have a check, shall we? Yeah. So which one do we still gonna do now? Or shall I just go from top to bottom? This is the one that I really want to see what it is, and we have all unlocked to go there. Let's just go from bottom upwards, so we have a little bit of difference. Not that everybody is a gladiatorix later. Yeah, that is definitely the wrong side. Now we've got two ways to go up. I'll pick the closest one first to check it out. Falcon knife earrings. Good. I was trying to go for the one that... who was this? Was there an enemy laying on the floor? Or is he just trying to trick us? I would definitely try to trick us.
We did it.
Gladiatrix level 3. You guys have a nice date on the bridge? We're outside. Is this where we're gonna find the piece we need? Since we're outside, I wonder if we can zoom our way back. Definitely gonna try it. Ooh, a fishing spot. And this is what I'm looking for, a full heal. Thinking there might be somebody there to warn us, so let's check the house first. A green fragment. Oh, it's not often we get visitors all the way up here. What's that? You're looking for a Starshard, you say? Gosh, well, I'm a little busy at the moment, but I'm sure my lovely husband would be happy to let you pick his brain. Let's pick after we check out their rooms. Make sure there's nothing to steal there for us.
Yes?
Who are you? And what are you doing here? I hope you got a good reason. You've had to be mad to come all the way up here without one. Was that? The Wisdom Chief over at Grand Conjuratorium sent you here to bring back a Starshard? You must be real suckers for the punishment to have said yes. Well, you'll be wanting to head to the pool at the top of the mountain. That's where you'll find one if you're lucky. Not that it'll be going there anytime soon, of course. Why you ask? Well, go and have a look yourself. I'm sure you'll work it out. So the Starshard lieth beyond our reach. But what is it that standeth in our way? Let us do that man suggested and endeavour to discover that which preventeth us from securing our prize. I'm guessing a monster or a waterfall. So I thought we were going to walk over this, but... the waterfall is far too heavily for you to be able to make it through. Right.
Hey up!
I can tell from the disappointed look on your face that you've worked out why you won't be getting to the top of the mountain anytime soon. But don't worry, I've got some good news for you. The waterfall is blocking your path to the peak at the moment. There's no two way about that. Unless the water's kind enough to stop flowing for you, you're going nowhere. But that's where you're in luck. Every morning at sunrise, it does exactly that. It stops that for just a little while. Well, I think I've said quite enough. Have a word with my lovely wife over there if you want to know more. Oh, Starshards are miraculous crystals that form when starlight falls on perfectly pure water. Obviously, that means you can only get them when the stars are out. But you leave here bright and early in the morning, you should still be able to make it up there in time to find some. Now, would you like to have a nice lie down? Might as well, considering we have to wait until the morning. Lovely. Oh, and don't worry, my dear love husband will wake you up before the stars disappear. I get us being adventurous and being strong enough to attack the monsters is enough reason to let us through. Wakey wakey! You need to get going if you're going to miss your chance. Sorry to rush you, but to be honest, I slept in a little longer than I planned to. But the waterfall stopped and the stars are still out, so if you run, you're sure to make it.
Oh!
Come on, chop chop, no time for talk, you're going to miss your chance.
Oh.
You really should hurry. If you dilly-dally, the waterfall's going to start up again. Run. Still monsters trying to stop her away from going. No, this is a trap. I'm not gonna fall twice for the same thing, come on. That's the way up, that's the way out. A way back, because the waterfall is flowing. Alright, I'll remember. I'm sure there's gonna be something up there. Oh, the Starshard is sure to be close at hand. Let's commence our search, hero. Yep, that big guy needs to be fought. Let's cut off his tongue. Come on. Not being nice, sticking it out to us.
Have a blast!
And that's enough.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, gotta make sure we keep our health up, especially since I feel like we're getting closer.
Get blasted!
Is it enough? I think
Ready.
we're just under. Abandons all attempts at defense and for increase of physical power.
Here I go.
I guess that is still strong for a mage way of attack. That would have been a great opportunity for them to finish it.
All in a day's work.
Mervyn goes to 30. Well, he has to catch up a little bit. I got a golden one. And that might be what we're looking for, so you gotta be careful. So expected to kill them all. Always stand up against trolls. Aish, level 36. Awesome. Yeah, we're gonna check the surrounding first, of course, before we pick it up. Just to make sure there's no treasure chest behind his back. We do not want to miss that. Hero spots a beautiful crystal glowing gently in the starlight. Can we zoom? I'm guessing we gotta go past the others. Nope. Because if we could, then there would be no reason for us to jump down and surpass the waterfall, was it? Oh, it's already there. I don't know why. Even if it's so short, my mind already has like, yeah, just go for it, just rush it. This is how you went. Even though we just mentioned having yet to fall down. Well, it's not that bad. There is a teleport there. That's at least good. Let's talk to them first before we go.
Hey up!
Oh, there you are. Don't tell me. I can see from the twinkle in your eye that you've bagged yourself a Starshard. Oh, I forgot to mention before, but we're actually running an inn here. So if you don't mind, I'll just tot you up your bill for you. Let's see now. That is one night. That comes to, yes, 40 gold altogether. Does that sound fair to you? You're going to cough it up, aren't you? Of course. Much obliged. 3 people on your way up, because you'll meet them again on the way down. That's what I always say. True. Oh, we found a Starshard. How lovely. The Wizard Chief will be delighted. Yeah, and I've no worries about paying a bill like that, if you have the money for it, of course. I really thought it was going to be something protecting the Starshard all the way, but it seems it's fine.
Hey!
Come on, now let's go give the Starshard we found to the Wiz. And while you're at it, you can give him a piece of your mind as well. Who does he think he is, treating us like his lackeys? Well, in all honesty, we're doing it, so there's some purpose behind his actions. If he didn't do it, he would just say, "Oh, sorry, I'll do it myself." Alright, it's still the same. Boy, howdy, am I ever tired of this place. I come down and fix the sign by the soldier over in Hubble, and now I'm stuck here thanks to the gosh darn blockade. Yes, it's all the same. Alright. Just making sure.
What is it?
Ah, so you've returned. Well, do you have something for me? Hand the Starshard to the Wiz?
Oh, absolutely marvelous! This is just what I was looking for. Now I have all the ingredients I need. You have excelled yourself, truly. Now, as recompense for all your hard work, allow me to regale you with a magical tale of mystery and intrigue. Perhaps you've heard some of the rumors about the King of Hubble and his ill-advised behavior on your travels.
I think it's the reason we got the missive from the Queen in the first place. Yeah, I've heard it.
Well, the real situation is somewhat worse than the rumors would suggest. The poor misguided fool is trying to revive the incantation of all things. And what's the incantation, I hear you ask? Well, it's an apocalyptically awful spell that once tore entire continents to shreds. It's been safely sealed away since time immemorial. So, you can imagine my alarm when I heard the rumors about what the king was planning.
So basically he's trying to create a magical spell that's so powerful enough that nobody would dare oppose his ruling. Like a nuclear bomb, for instance. But then on a more continental disintegration rate type of way.
I went straight over there and asked him if it was true, but he flatly denied all knowledge. He ended up losing his temper and chasing me out of the castle. After that, it seems he came up with the bright idea of building a blockade between Hubble and the Grand Conjuratorium to stop me trying anything like that again. But he needn't worry on that front. I've been busy researching the ultimate counterspell instead, one known as the Great Leveler.
Yeah, because with every great offensive item or attack magic, there's always something that works against it.
It's been a long, hard road, requiring every ounce of my vast intellect and a little assistance from you, but I'm close at last. Very close, in fact. As luck would have it, you are about to witness the completion of one of the greatest thaumaturgical concoctions this world has ever seen. Hold on to your hats.
There it is, a response.
What? Surely not. You... No! No! Blast it all! It was almost perfect! I was so very close! But with a spell as mighty as the Great Leveler, almost isn't good enough.
It sounds as though this kingdom is doomed if the king succeeds in his magical endeavors. If we want to restore Hubble in our own time, we have to do something to stop him.
Oh, most definitely. I would say assassinate him, but that may be a bit too aggressive for this game.
That's right. Absolutely spot on, young lady. The fate of our proud nation hangs on the question of whether or not I can conjure up the Great Leveler. And I'm going to need your help. Now, the first thing I want you to do is head back to Hubble and try to delay the king's work on the incantation in any way you can. Oh, and be sure to take this with you.
The wizard's seal of approval. Is that a way for us to get back?
I don't endorse just any old idiot, you know. You should count yourself very lucky. That little chit will get you past any guard. They won't dare stand in your way.
So we might be able to get into the magical building at the Hubble town. The one that stopped us from getting towards that fragment.
In the meantime, I shall expend all my energies on completing the counterspell. Thanks again for all your help. You're an absolute brick.
You're welcome.
Ruff!
No, I still can't believe the whiz spell went wrong. Come on, let's go see the king and make sure he not doing anything bad. Oh, a pinch of powdered toad skull The eye of a newt that died at the stroke of midnight. Huh? You're still here? Really? I fear I failed to sufficiently impress upon the urgency of the situation. The king could complete his work on that terrible spell at any moment, so go back to the castle this instant. Ah, so are we gonna be too late and he would want us to actually fight whatever he's trying to incant? Alright. Guess we'll have to go back quickly. Oh, you again. Heading back to Hubble, are you? Well, would you mind showing me that letter of yours? If we have to do things by the book, you know how it is. Show him the wizard's seal of approval. Ah, goodness. It's the letter penned by none other than the wizard-in-chief of the Grand Conjuratorium. He doesn't hand these just to anyone, you know. Who are you exactly? Sorry, it's none of my business. On your way. Yeah, we got friends in high and low places. Well, we just had a fellow with a serious bad attitude pass through here with an official letter from the king. Hopefully we won't be seeing him again soon. Huh, did we now? Is my shift over yet? Today seems to be dragging on forever. Alright, just wanted that item all for myself. Oh, the note with which the mighty witch furnished us to secure us an audience with the king. Come, hero, let us away to the castle without delay. I want to see if I can get in here.
I beg your pardon.
No one may enter the Inquisitory without the king's express permission. So unless you've got a very good reason to be here, you should make yourself scarce. This is a handwritten letter from the wizard-in-chief of the Grand Conjuratorium himself. Well, there's no doubting your connections in the world of wizardry. Fine, I'm not sure what the king would say, but protocol demands that I do not stand in your way. I was gonna say, if he says we need the king's approval still after that, I'd understand, still be miffed about it. Technically, the king has forbidden all contact with the Grand Conjuratorium, but a letter from the wizard-in-chief is something I can very well ignore. In the world of magic, he has equal authority with the king. Welcome to the Inquisitory. This is where the magic happens. Feel free to take a look around. Have you ever seen something like this before? Apparently the power of magic keeps it floating in the air. I don't know the details, but apparently it's based on the same principle that keeps part of the whole castle aloft. Interesting. Look beautiful though, and very dangerous. I wonder what kind of spell the incantation could be. Apparently it tore the world apart in a distant past. Could it be a variant on the kamikaze, perhaps? I've heard a worrying rumor that the king is trying to revive the incantation. This was a spell that, according to legends, even the most august mages feared. Does it really exist? And if so, what manner of spell could it be? Those poky little studies don't look like much, but only the most highly qualified master of magic stand a chance of being assigned one. For the average citizen of Hubble, working here would be a dream come true. Another green piece. Do you already know where our next map is going to be? It's going to be on the green pile. I don't know what's going on with the king, to be honest. First he casts all ties with the Conjuratorium, and then he has a tiff with one of his oldest friends. He's going to end up all alone if he's not careful. Well, let's see if we can resolve it before anything else. Oh, this is still locked. I have something vital to discuss with the director, but he is nowhere to be seen. Well, hope you find him. Ah, good day to you. I am the director of the institution. I have just been reflecting on the nature of Hubble and his populace. At present, they live peaceful lives, but they wasn't always the case. Mere decades ago, there was a powerless kingdom, constantly menaced by its neighbors. So much suffering was inflicted on people, senseless slaughter, homes burned to the ground, all we knew was fear. The king has not forgotten Hubble's terrible past. This is what is driving him to focus all his energy on building the might of this realm. Yes, rumors circulate about his motives and some even question his sanity, but I for one have faith in him. I will stand behind him no matter what may come. Having a defensive in play in order to protect your kingdom is one thing, but developing something that could destroy continents? That's a bit much of an overkill, isn't it? I stood searching for a mini medal, come on. The perfect place, you can only get there at some point. I take a seed of magic as well, that's fine. Alright. And with that, I think I'm gonna leave it here for today. On the next one, we're gonna try and meet with the king, and hopefully this letter of the Wiz will be enough motivation for the guard to let us through and speak with him, but we'll see that on the next one. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye bye.